guys, welcome back. It's morning and I'm froggy, ribbit. I just wanted to film this quick video today. I thought it would be fun since I'm kind of staying around the house. I don't know if you guys do this, but do you gravitate towards your drugstore or more affordable makeup when you're going to be at home? It's silly for me since I have so much makeup, but I do, and I just wanted to go ahead and film this video and show you guys some of my favorite drugstore makeup and how I apply it, and sort of just do a chatty get ready with me about drugstore makeup. So if that sounds good to you, then just keep on watching. Still drinking coffee. It is very early still in my day, but first I want to go ahead and prep my lips. This is something I don't do every day. I mean, I usually will put a balm or something on while I'm doing my face makeup and everything, just so that I have a nice hydrated surface to put lipstick on. But when I am gonna go in with a more matte lipstick or a liquid lipstick, like I'm going to today, I like to exfoliate my lips really quickly and then put on whatever lip prep balm type situation I'm gonna do. All of these products are drugstore. This is not a new product to you or to me. This is the e.l.f. exfoliator stick. That's all that's left in this one. So you can look forward to hearing more about it in next month's empties, or beauty trash as I'm calling it. So I just give it a little scrub. Kind of rub it all over the lips, rub my lips together, appreciate the sweet taste because it is a sugar scrub. I have my hanky here. Some people will be laughing at me, especially from my personal life, about hankies. I don't use Kleenex. I do blow my nose a lot. So I feel like I'm doing my part of not filling the landfill by using hankies to blow my nose. Side note. So next we're gonna go in, and this is the Vaseline Rosy Lips. Are we focusing? Anyhow, that's what it looks like. It's the Rosy Lips Lip Therapy. I like this. It has a nice rosy smell. I just take the tiniest amount and apply it all over my lips, and just gives it time to absorb while I do the rest of my makeup before I do my lips, which is probably the last thing that most people do. Things that I've done already are my skincare. I've washed my face. I have on, we're working with the ring light today, sorry, so we're gonna have possibly some glare issues, but this is the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion, that's hard to say, with SPF 30. I wear this every single day unless I wear the IT CC cream because of the sunscreen. And then I also used my CeraVe eye repair cream, and that's what that looks like. This is actually a pretty darn good eye cream for a drugstore one. So for primer, I only have two drugstore primers. One is a NYX pore filling one. But today, since I'm gonna be at home and since it's cold and dry weather, I'm gonna use the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. Where exactly can we? There we go. This is what it looks like. It is in a stick form. These run about $8. You can get them at Walmart. And this has a nice cooling feeling. I actually do put this on under my eyes a little bit, and then on a day-to-day basis I don't go too crazy with primer. I just tend to do a little in my T-zone around my mouth area, so go ahead and put that on and sort of move it around. I try not to take a dent out of it with my nose ring. Piercing problems, you know. I try to get into these laugh lines and smile lines. Oh, the laundry's done. Can we hear it? You also might hear my kitty snoring in the background. I don't know if you'll be able to, probably can't see her, but if the door opens or whatever, I don't have ghosts. It's just Lucille, my kitty. So we're primed. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques beauty sponge here. I love this thing. It's super soft. I don't find that I get it quite as clean, or maybe it's the color, because this is, I have not used this yet and it looks kind of dingy on this chiseled side here, but you know, that's what we're gonna do. And then this is the NYX BB cream. It is in my spring project pan because this color is too light for me come warmer weather when I'm spending more time outside, and this is in the shade Natural. So what I like to do is just, you know, put dots around my face of this, and then I'll go in with my sponge and blend it out. Another good beauty sponge that I really like is the L'Oreal Infallible little pink sponge, beauty sponge. That works really good. So it's gonna go in like so and pounce it all over my face. I always like to put a good amount of product on my nose and make sure to get the front of my nose and the indentations on the sides of my nose. I wear glasses most of the time, which you guys would already know. And so I definitely need something, you know, a little extra on the nose. And I really like this NYX BB cream. I would recommend it. It feels nice. You know, it doesn't, I mean, it feels like a BB cream, but it's, you know, much more inexpensive than some other brands. Don't forget under your chin, or chins in my case. All right, that's what it looks like. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. You're gonna see a theme here today. NYX is definitely one of my favorite drugstore brands. And this is the NYX HD, what do they call it? Studio Photogenic Concealer. And I have the shade CW4, which I'm guessing is cool. What? I don't know. Anyhow, I like this concealer. I think I put this one in my spring project pan because it is an older product in my collection, so I want to use it up before it goes bad. Don't need a ton of coverage since I'm just gonna see Lucille today. I like to turn my nose a little to the side, if you see that here, because it kind of helps straighten out the wrinkles under my eyes, if that makes sense. So if you see, it kind of helps pull that skin a little bit taut underneath the eyes. And less is more for me, for sure, under the eyes. Especially on days like today where I kind of have dark circles. So go ahead and blend that puppy out. That's what she's looking. Again, I kind of tend to put my, whatever's left. Oh, there went the ring light. You're stuck with natural light today, sorry. So anyhow, I put the remainder of my concealer usually down my nose and where my glasses are going to be, if there's any left on the sponge. And then for setting the under eye, I'm gonna use this NYX HD powder, finishing powder, and this is the banana shade. You can see it's a yellow shade. When I first tried this, I felt like it was a little dry. Whew, a lot of powder there. It was a little dry under my eyes, but I'm just gonna go in really light-handed here and sort of set that concealer down. I have another powder that I'm gonna use all over my face, but I don't want this to go to waste. I think I will use it more during the summer when I'm a little more oily. So that's that. Oh, and this is just a setting brush from Real Techniques. And then for setting all over my, oh wait, before I set my face, I caught myself. This is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This is what it looks like. And the way I like to apply this is obviously before I set my face. You don't want to put liquid on top of powder because that could cause issues. But I like to use my beauty sponge, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm gonna put this under my powder, and I'm hoping it will just give me a little extra pop to my powder highlighter that I'm gonna go in and use. So I'm just gonna sort of pat this on this area where I would put my highlighter. Maybe just a touch more. It's a really pretty color. It's a very light pink highlighter, which I like, especially, I don't know, I think it's kind of festive since, ooh, I went too far down. I think it's kind of festive given that we have Valentine's Day coming up. So just do a little pink undertone, and now we will go in and set with our powder. You would have seen this from me before. This is the number 7 pressed powder. It is in my project pan, so maybe I shouldn't show it to you. I don't know. I'm not hardcore. This is what it looks like. I am making a little dent. This is my favorite e.l.f. brush. It is the e.l.f. blending brush. It looks like this. Sorry, I'm shaky this morning. Too much coffee probably, but you can see it's pinched at the ferrule, and the head of it kind of looks like a set of lips. But anyways, I love this. I think it's great for smoothing powder all over, or just setting your makeup. I will tell you, I'm missing my Hourglass makeup a little bit right now though. Or my Hourglass powder, that is. I'm not used to this powdery look anymore. But that's okay, because I want to use this up. I try to do some dabbing and some brushing a little bit, because I don't want to move my BB cream around at all. And this definitely used to be my ride or die powder. I love it. So next I'm gonna go in with this chiseled brush. This is Sonia Kashuk, but any brush like this would work. They come in a lot. If you buy a brush kit, you can pretty much bet that you're going to get a brush like this. And I'm just gonna bronze up a little bit. I tend to just bronze around my hairline. Ooh, that was a little bit too pigmented, my friends. But we can blend it out. That's cool. So yeah, and this bronzer is from number 7. It's in the shade Caramel. It is in my year-long project pan for 2018. What's your guys' favorite bronzer right now? Are you guys all on the butter bronzer bandwagon? I've been trying to resist the urge to do that. Because I have a couple bronzers. So for blush, we're gonna go in with this. This was recommended to us, or to me, from Jessica Braun. This is an e.l.f. blush, and this is in the shade Mellow Mauve. When I saw it on her video, I was like, oh yeah, that's gorgeous. I need to try that. And it's every bit as gorgeous in real life. It's definitely just a dusty mauve shade, so I like it. I'm gonna go in with this fluffy blush brush from Real Techniques. I have 2 kinds of blush brushes in my collection. I have fluffy and I have a dense brush, more densely packed. It's the crown brush from BoxyCharm last month. You can see that the bristles, it's definitely fluffy and soft, but it's densely packed. And for certain blushes, they really apply better with a densely packed blush brush. For example, the ambient lighting blushes from Hourglass. You've really got to swirl a dense brush in there to pick up sort of the different shades within the blush and get them on your cheeks. Isn't this a pretty color? I think it's just the perfect natural blush shade. And yeah, I like it. It's perfect for every day. It doesn't have any shine to it. Probably won't even, swatch that well. But it's a good in. This is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. You can get this at Ulta or other places where Essence is sold. I love this. It's a gorgeous, just subtle highlight. My sister wears it all over her face. It's right here. But it's definitely gorgeous, and I love this for every day. So I'm taking this Luxie, it says it's a precision foundation brush, but I've always used it for highlighter, so I can do that. And I definitely can see little peaks of that pink coming through, so that's a good thing. It worked the way I thought it would. I love highlighter, you guys, especially this highlighter. Whew, she's so pretty. Into my nose, down my nose, and my favorite place to wear highlighter, Cupid's bow. I feel like my face looks nice and glowy right now. You can totally stop here if you wanted to. So for brow products, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it off camera so this doesn't get too awful long for you, but I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow. And this is in the shade 2, Brownie Brows. And then this is the only drugstore brow pencil I have, and it's just okay for me. This would do in a pinch if I traveled and I forgot a brow product. I would absolutely buy this one and use it. And this is just the e.l.f. brow pencil. I have it in the shade Neutral Brown. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll be right back. Brows are on. It's time to get into the eyes. Today we're gonna be using for a palette the Wet n Wild reformulated 10-pan Comfort Zone palette. You can see here. I was really excited to get my hands on it. I love also that they've included these 2 transition shades on the end here, this sort of rose and this caramel color here. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think we're going to do a semi-warm look today. So I'm gonna go ahead in with this fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna use this caramel shade as my transition. Have you guys got any of these? Ooh, she does have some kick up. Beware, she's pigmented and she has kick up. Have you guys got any of the new Wet n Wild palettes? What do you think about drugstore eyeshadows in general? I'm curious to know. I have only used this palette once, and I did like, you know, how it worked out. I can't believe how pigmented these are. Look at that already. Bam, in your face. Alrighty, next, I think we're gonna go into the crease with, I think this brown shade right here in between the oil slick and the grain shade, this brown right here. It's all of these except for the transition shades are shimmer or satin finish, which I personally have no problem with. So I'm gonna go in with this fluffy crease brush. You'll see that brush a lot because it's one of my favorites. I'm just gonna put this on the outer V/crease area just to deepen it up and give a little bit of a gradient. I think I'm a little heavier on the transition shade over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my crease on that side with, there it is, my favorite fluffy blending brush. And then I'll just, once I use up the product on this side, I'll blend on the other side with, you know, the same brush here. So, and that happens, you guys. If you get one eye that's looking kind of crazy from the other eye, then just go in and blend it or add, you know, a lighter color if you need to tone it down a little bit, whatever, you know, it's cool. It's not life and death. It is makeup. So, you know, go crazy if you want to, or keep it simple if you want to. So this is what it's looking like. I think we have, you know, we have a little mess over here, but I think we have a nice base, a nice gradient working out. I like the warm peeking up from the darker in the crease. So now we are going to go in with this green shade. You guys know me, I'm just dying to get this green shade on my eyes. I'm going to try it without a setting spray first. This is a flat shader brush here from Sony Kashuk. Any flat shader brush will work, but we're gonna try this one without a setting spray first, and then if we need to, we'll spray our brush. Or we'll use our fingers. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah, it's not bad, honestly, with the brush without a setting spray. You can see it peeking out already. And I just can't believe how smooth these are. I mean, I know lots of people use drugstore eyeshadow out there. I just, since starting this journey, have really gotten into some higher end shadows. They definitely outperform most of the drugstore competition. I will say NYX has a couple of really great formulas that I like. This Wet n Wild palette is out of this world, and in general, I think Wet n Wild shadows work damn good for the price. I think this was like $5, which is why, you know, I'm considering getting one for my daughter. So I can't, yeah, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. Look how pigmented that is. All right, we're gonna go in and do the other eye. Not much kick up at all either. I think we'll maybe go in, you know, I don't think we need to. I'm so addicted to putting like a really light shade on the inner corner. Let's see, how light is this one? No, I like the green. I think I'm gonna leave it here, but I am gonna go ahead and do my brow bone. What do I wanna use? Oh, we'll just use this. This is an e.l.f. flat shader. It just says eyeshadow brush, but it's a flat shader brush here. And I'm gonna go in with this cream color here. Again, it does have a tiny shimmer or satin to it, but I really don't mind that personally. I just, you know. And if you ever don't have a shade like that, you can totally go in with your highlighter. Whatever highlighter you're gonna use on your face that day, you could definitely do that. I know some people say they're not into a shimmery brow bone, but I like it. Just the last blend there. And then I think we should do something on the lower lash line, and I honestly think I'm gonna go in with that green again because it is so pretty. So I'm taking this small tapered brush. It's by Morphe. Really affordable brushes. And I just kind of like to do the outer half of my lower lash line. It keeps my eyes wider open looking to me. And I stab myself in the eye with the brush, which is super. Yeah, I really like it. I really love green shadow on brown eyes or blue eyes, you know, any eyes. So I do not have a drugstore eyelash curler. I just have my little Tarte one, so that's what I'm going to use. But I am about to show you guys my very favorite drugstore mascara. I love it, and I probably will always have it in my collection. Before we put mascara on, however, I am gonna set my face. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Makeup Fixing Mist with rose water and green tea. I like this. The sprayer is not great. You'll see me kind of flinch from it because it's a very direct mist. but it smells amazing and it feels nice on the face. It does do the effect of setting down the powder so everything sort of melts together. I don't know that it necessarily increases the longevity of my makeup, but again, we don't want to waste, so we're going to use it. Whew. Now the sprayer on that is just horrible. I may wait and get another like Mr. bottle out of the travel section or something. So anyways, this is my favorite drugstore mascara right now, and it's the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. And I just love this. It is exactly what it says. You will not get any clumps on your lashes. And if you like that, like I do, I recommend it. Some people like clumpy lashes, and that's their thing, you know. If they have more sparse eyelashes, then, you know, that's cool. I don't mind it. For me personally, I just like mine to be darkened and lengthened. And then the other thing I love about this mascara is that I can get really close to my lower lash line with it because the bristles are so short. Hopefully I was in frame doing that. I apologize if not. I don't usually do my mascara on camera, but go ahead and put that on. I just love this mascara, and it's like, I don't know, $6 or $7 maybe. Like all kinds of awkward up in here with this one today. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. Can you see my eyeshadow? I just love this palette. I totally recommend it, you guys. I'm gonna go in with a nude liner on my bottom waterline, just since it's a little darker look. And this is the Rimmel Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Soft Nude. I won't repurchase this one, even though it's fabulous. It even has a little bit of an iridescent quality to it. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's right there. It almost has a little iridescent, but Rimmel's not cruelty-free, and I know I can get a cruelty-free option. I know ColourPop has nude liners. I mean, just about every line has a nude liner out there, and as well as Emily Noel actually uses the Wet n Wild highlight, brow highlight pencil in nude on her waterline. See? That just wakes up the eye a little bit, makes it seem a little bit brighter. So, last thing to do is lips. I feel like my prep has set in, so I'm gonna go in with this NYX, oh, this is the one with the huge long name. Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner in the shade Alluring. This is in my spring project pan, yes. And I love this. It really is one I can use to fill in my whole lip if I want to, but I'm just gonna line my lips today. We've got a line around our lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline matte lipstick in the shade Almond Rose, which is 565. And this is what it looks like. This is a gorgeous color. I'm pretty sure either Jessica Braun or Emily Noel recommended it. Yay! I like it. I think it's pretty. Maybe a little pink for this look, but we're staying home, okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is sort of chatty, get ready with me, and also kind of a first impressions on the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone reformulated 10-pan palette. I love these shadows. They're amazing. For $5, this would be an amazing thing for a teenager. If you have a smaller collection and you want to add some unique colors, I mean, it's just everything. I will definitely do this in a palette of the week at some point in the near future so you guys can see the versatility, because I'm already inspired by looking at this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, getting ready with me today to stay home and do laundry and things like that. Boring. But what are some of your favorite drugstore products? I definitely recommend this. I have no problem buying lipsticks at the drugstore. They are fabulous. There's plenty of great formulas out there. I definitely recommend you check out the e.l.f. blushes here. This again is Mellow Mauve. And definitely if you like just, you know, fluttery, lengthened and darkened lashes, this is everything, especially for the lower lashes. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to like this video if you would, because that really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't, because that's very encouraging to me, and it also tells YouTube that you guys like my videos as well. So don't forget to wear your sunscreen, kids.